Ever wondered how a luxury perfume is really made inside a factory step by step before it reaches a high-end bottle on a store shelf? What feels like a simple spray of fragrance is actually the result of a long industrial journey involving agriculture, organic chemistry, extraction engineering, lab formulation, aging science, and precision bottling systems. In luxury perfumery, consistency is everything. A perfume must smell identical whether it is produced today or 5 years later in France or in another country under license. Below is a fully expanded, detailed breakdown of how perfume is made inside a luxury perfume factory. Global sourcing of raw materials. The process begins long before anything reaches a factory. Luxury perfume houses maintain global supply chains for raw aromatic materials. Each ingredient is chosen based on region of origin, soil and climate conditions, harvest season timing, oil yield and aroma quality, purity and chemical composition. For example, roses used in high-end perfumes are often sourced from grass in France or Bulgaria, where temperature variation enhances oil concentration. Jasmine is harvested in India and Egypt, often at night or early morning when fragrance compounds are strongest. Sandalwood is sourced from India and Australia due to its rich, creamy aroma profile. Oud or agarwood is collected from Southeast Asia, where infected Aquilaria trees produce resin-rich heartwood. Alongside natural ingredients, modern luxury perfumery also depends heavily on synthetic aroma molecules. These are not fake smells, but scientifically recreated scent compounds designed in fragrance laboratories to reproduce rare or endangered natural scents, improve stability under heat and light, extend longevity on the skin, ensure batch-to-batch consistency. Without synthetics, many classic perfumes would be impossible to reproduce consistently at scale. Harvesting and handling of natural ingredients. Once raw materials are sourced, timing becomes critical. Flowers such as jasmine and rose are extremely sensitive. Their aromatic compounds degrade quickly after harvesting. That is why jasmine is often handpicked before sunrise. Roses are harvested early in the morning. Leaves and herbs are processed immediately after cutting. The harvested material is transported quickly to extraction facilities under controlled temperature conditions to prevent oxidation and loss of volatile compounds. Even slight delays can reduce fragrance yield significantly. Industrial extraction of fragrance compounds. Raw plant materials cannot be used directly. Their aromatic molecules must be extracted using specialized industrial processes. Steam distillation process. This is one of the most widely used methods. Plant material is placed in large, sealed chambers. Steam is passed through it under controlled pressure. The heat breaks plant cell structures and releases essential oils. These oils vaporize with steam and are later condensed into liquid form. The result is two layers: essential oil layer, used in perfumes, aromatic water layer, sometimes used in cosmetics. This method is ideal for lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Solvent extraction process. Delicate flowers like jasmine cannot withstand high heat. Instead, they are treated with organic solvents that dissolve aromatic compounds. After processing, the solvent is evaporated. A waxy aromatic substance called concrete remains. This is further refined using alcohol to produce absolute. Absolute is highly concentrated and forms the heart of many luxury perfumes. Cold pressing expression method, used primarily for citrus fruits. Peels of oranges, lemons, or bergamot are mechanically pressed. The oil glands in the peel release fragrant oils. This method preserves fresh top notes, bright citrus character, naturalized aroma, CO2 supercritical extraction. This is a modern high-end method. Carbon dioxide is pressurized until it behaves like both a liquid and a gas. In this state, it acts as a highly efficient solvent that extracts aromatic compounds without heat damage. Advantages include extremely pure extracts, no solvent residue, better preservation of natural scent profile. This method is widely used in luxury perfumery because it captures scent closer to its natural form. Creation of aromatic ingredients library. Once extracted, fragrance materials are stored in fragrance libraries. Each material is cataloged with chemical composition profile, evaporation rate, intensity scale, stability data, interaction notes with other materials. Perfumers maintain thousands of such raw materials in controlled environments. These ingredients are not yet perfume. They are like musical notes waiting to be composed into a symphony. The structure of a perfume, fragrance pyramid. Perfume is built in layers known as the fragrance pyramid. Top notes. These are the first impressions of a perfume. Characteristics: light molecules, fast evaporation, 5 to 15 minutes. Strong initial impact. Common ingredients: citrus oils, light herbs, aldehydes, green notes, heart, middle notes. These form the identity of the perfume. Characteristics: medium evaporation speed. The last several hours, balance between top and base notes. Common ingredients: rose, jasmine, violet, spices like cinnamon or cardamom, base notes. These form the foundation and longevity. Characteristics: heavy molecules, slow evaporation, hours to days, deep, long-lasting scent. Common ingredients: musk, amber, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, oud. This layered structure ensures the perfume evolves when worn. Laboratory composition by master perfumers. Inside luxury perfume houses, master perfumers work in specialized fragrance laboratories. These labs are designed with neutral air circulation systems, temperature and humidity control, odor-free environments, isolated testing stations. Perfumers use micropipettes for precise drops, analytical scales measuring milligrams, gas chromatography data for molecular analysis, scent blotter strips for testing evolution. A single perfume formula can take months of development for simple fragrances, years for complex luxury scents. Formulas may include 30 to 300 ingredients. Each iteration is tested, adjusted, and refined repeatedly until balance is achieved. Even a tiny change in the ratio can completely alter the fragrance character. Creation of perfume concentrate. Once the formula is finalized, ingredients are blended into a perfume concentrate. This is done in stainless steel or glass mixing tanks. The process includes sequential addition of raw materials, controlled mixing speed, temperature regulation, homogenization under vacuum conditions. The result is an extremely strong aromatic concentrate. At this stage, the liquid is not yet wearable. It is too intense and chemically unstable. Alcohol blending and dilution. The concentrate is diluted with high-grade ethanol. Alcohol serves multiple functions, acts as a carrier for fragrance molecules, helps diffusion when sprayed, evaporates quickly on skin, releasing scent layers. Luxury perfumes carefully control the alcohol-to-oil ratio depending on product type. Light fragrance, lower oil concentration. Eau de parfum, balanced concentration. Extrait de parfum, very high concentration. After mixing, the perfume is still not finished. Maturation and aging process. One of the most important but least visible stages is aging. Perfume is stored in sealed tanks for weeks or months. During this time, chemical bonds stabilize, harsh alcohol edges soften, notes blend into a unified scent. Volatility balances naturally. This stage is similar to aging wine or whiskey, where time improves harmony. Temperature is strictly controlled, and light exposure is minimized to prevent degradation. Filtration and stabilization. After aging, the perfume is filtered to remove solid particles, wax residues, impurities from raw materials. Filtration methods include microfiltration membranes, cold filtration systems. Some perfumes are chilled before filtration to help remove unstable compounds. This ensures clarity and prevents cloudiness in the final bottle. Quality control and scent verification. Every batch undergoes strict evaluation. Testing includes comparison with the original master formula, stability under heat and cold conditions, skin testing for fragrance evolution, chemical composition verification, longevity performance analysis. Professional evaluators known as noses perform blind smell tests to ensure consistency. If even a slight deviation is detected, the batch may be adjusted or rejected. Bottle engineering and luxury design. Perfume bottles are not just containers, they are engineered luxury objects. Factories or partner manufacturers design bottles with precision glass molding, weight balance for hand feel, UV protection coatings, spray pump calibration systems. Spray mechanisms are tested for droplet size consistency, spray angle precision, leakage resistance, dosage accuracy per press. Luxury brands invest heavily in bottle aesthetics because packaging is part of identity. Filling and assembly line process. Perfume enters automated bottling lines. Machines perform precise liquid filling, pump insertion, cap sealing, label application. Each bottle is measured to ensure exact volume accuracy. Sensors check, fill level, seal integrity, bottle alignment, label positioning. Any defective unit is automatically rejected. Final packaging and presentation. Packaging is designed to reflect luxury branding. Steps include placement of bottles into protective molds, folding and sealing decorative boxes, addition of inserts and documentation, application of serial numbers and authentication codes. Luxury perfumes often include embossed logos, magnetic box closures, velvet or satin interiors, protective outer cartons, storage and global distribution. Finished perfumes are stored in climate-controlled warehouses. Conditions are maintained to protect fragrance stability, alcohol evaporation balance, bottle integrity. Distribution follows a global network. Air freight for luxury launches, controlled shipping containers, retail boutiques and department stores, duty-free international outlets. Even transport conditions are monitored to avoid heat damage. Final summary. Luxury perfume manufacturing is a long, scientific, and artistic process involving global ingredient sourcing, advanced extraction technologies, molecular fragrance design, precise laboratory blending, aging and chemical stabilization, high-end packaging engineering. What appears as a small bottle of scent is actually the result of months or years of work combining chemistry, sensory art, and industrial precision. Each spray is the final expression of a carefully engineered emotional experience designed to evolve on skin over time.